What's going on, you bunch of perverted, Temu shopping, feet clapping dirty butts? Today, we're taking you on raid to give you the sauce on the new eye protection setup, as well as discussing and showing some of the major changes with patch 16.7. Let's go take a look at the new summer weather and listen in on the new audio update. Let's get right to it. Alright, for the new light reduction setup, you're going to run the Fast MT helmet with the TK Heavy Trooper mask, and then you have an option between the Death Shadow, which you get your face protection, a little less light reduction, or the Gas Welders, which gives you no face protection, but the highest amount of light reduction. You're looking at 55% light reduction on the Gas Welder and Heavy Trooper mask, or 40% light reduction on the Death Shadow and Fast MT. And it is a minimal difference. There's hardly anything. You got your flashlight on you?
Yeah.
So here is no helmet, no eye protection, nothing, no reduction. Here's with just the Fast MT. Pretty good reduction there. Here is with the Death Shadow mask. And here's with the Gas Welders on, which just dampens that light that much more, makes it much softer. Much more visibility overall on the body. But I think I'm digging the Death Shadow and the Fast MT. I think Adam's kind of settled on the same thing just for the extra protection. Considering that the light isn't so intrusive, with the reduction, it's pretty manageable.
And just to point out, it's the Heavy Trooper add-on that has the eye protection. The actual Fast MT obviously doesn't. It's just a helmet. And we know the Trooper... Oh, shit. Jesus Christ. I just about died.
I didn't know he was so close.
The Trooper
come on here, kill this guy.
Oh, yeah, I got you. Trooper is extremely expensive.
Yeah, 1.5 mil typically.
Yeah, so it's not going to be a normal thing to just run.
If you got the money for it, it's worth it. It's definitely nice, right? It's pretty good.
Right. Which, I mean, sometimes though you just can't even buy them because sometimes there's not even enough.
Yeah, they're just not available. Yeah.
So if it's something you're wanting to just run for average uses, I'd say you're better off. If you're wanting face protection, the Death Shadow is great because you still get face protection, even though it's only a level 1. You still get face protection, but you also get the 20% reduction.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I didn't
if you're that worried about flashlights, I'd say your best bet is to just stick with the Gas Welder. They're easy to find. They're pretty cheap as of now. Jesus Christ.
There are so many out here, dude. This is insane. Why are there so many?
Jesus Christ. How many are there?
There's still quite a few more. I mean, we've killed at least 5 here. And there's one more that ran away in here. But now I also need to reload and fix my other arm.
That was the most scavs I've seen here in forever.
Yeah, that was absurd.
Another thing, though, is to counteract the buff, they added a nerf, and that is an ergo hit. You get an ergo hit now to all eyewear and even some face wear. So I don't know. Like,
yeah, that's another thing that makes the Gas Welders worse, right? It's a -7 ergo.
Yeah, they have the highest. They have a 7. Yeah. The better the better the protection, the worse the ergo.
TK Trooper helmet has a -5 ergo, and the Death Shadow has a -4. So you're getting a -9 total hit to your ergo. Well, actually, with the Fast MT, you get a -6, -5, so -11, -15. If you supplement the Gas Welders in, it just goes higher. You go to a
the Fast
plus
MT
or -18
plus the Trooper
or 17.
Yeah, that's crazy because just the Osprey alone is only -5.
I know the Baggerly is pretty heavy. Let me check it. It's only a -4 on the Baggerly, which isn't bad, and it's got the heavy plates.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they've definitely made
some give takes to the.
Yeah, for the protection you're getting, you're sacrificing a good amount of ergo. Your character's going to be just more. You're going to feel sluggish. Your turning speed, your ADSing, everything's going to be affected a little bit.
The turn speed and the ergonomic hits, maybe it's just now that the ergo is playing a part in it, but it definitely feels like it weighs on you now. Like, you can notice it more
Yeah,
than previously.
yeah,
I've definitely noticed, like, I'm having to turn my mouse a lot further to get those 180s in.
yeah,
I can't crank
yeah. It's
90s the same, bro.
and I think because of that, I think it's going to keep a lot of people from even caring about the flashlight
It's just so
protection.
much tighter. Yeah. It's possible. I'm curious what it's gonna do for players, like how it's gonna shape things up.
Well, PvP is going to cause a lot of turnaround, but on like PvE and stuff, no one really cares. You know what I mean? Like I don't have to deal with AI coming in like blinding me where I can't see them. Um, but PvP has become such an issue where people were, loading their guns up, especially after the update a few months ago
Yeah,
where they
where the
increased
flashlights
some
were
of the
even
light.
stronger, right?
Yeah, that's really when it got out of hand and people just were
Started
blinding
abusing
players
it.
left and right.
Yeah,
Yeah, run up to someone, have them blinded, and just talk to them, and they could not hit you because they couldn't see you. Like I seen several videos of like Sheaf and people doing that. They would just be like, "Hey man, can you hit me? Can you hit me?" And they just couldn't hit them because they couldn't
that's
see anything.
hilarious. Yeah. They also did a major they did a major work on sound, and they added the summer season, which is very vibrant, very
Looks
green.
good right here.
Yeah, it does look really good. Oh, that still freezes. Okay, that bug still persists.
Yeah, the vaulting bug.
Yeah, that is a screenshot. Yeah, vaulting bug's still there. Some of the textures still don't load quite right. Like, you'll have textures disappear in front of you and then reappear and then disappear, just depending on the range you're at. So some minor things are still persisting, but overall, this patch is huge. It's a really really
Very
good
good.
patch. Yeah,
Yeah, they have an issue with road textures. I noticed it on every like map. Roads have like they have layers to them. You can see the over and under layer on them, and for whatever reason, it'll swap in between the two. Like sometimes the bottom layer will be exposed, and then you'll walk a different distance, and then top layer shows, and it's really noticeable on shoreline because the dirt roads have tire tracks like truck tracks,
yeah,
and
yeah.
depending on how you're looking at it, there'll be different directions depending on what layer pops up. So it's something they've got to fix. Not a major problem, but
No, it's pretty
something I'm
minor.
sure they'll fix. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Compared to a lot of other things, it's a pretty minor problem. But another thing they did work on is sound. They put
Sound
another
is,
update
yes.
to the sound engine,
This is
or the audio
probably the
engine.
best update that they've done for sound.
I think so
This
too.
is
Yeah, the occlusion's really good. The distancing, like the pick up and drop off, is really nice. It sounds really really good. We heard the BTR on streets earlier, and as it was close to us, it was as loud as it normally was. But as it gradually went away, it just got quieter and quieter. And when it turned the corner and went to the idle state, where it used to be in the tunnel, it would just be extremely loud. But now it's more accurate to how it should sound.
yeah. And the way they said that the audio engine system and its subsystems have been significantly expanded to provide a more immersive Escape from Tarkov experience. That's how they word it, and it's almost like a whole new system, a whole new sound system. Like it feels like they switched the whole engine. Like even hearing that guy just sit there and cry, it's like
Yeah, you can
I
hear
hear it
where
so
he's
much
at
clearer.
from where he's coming
Yeah,
from. I could tell.
gunshots sound so much better.
Yeah,
Um,
you can hear like bushes are much quieter now.
yeah, bushes are
So
not near as loud as they used to be.
when you're creeping, it'll be even quieter. So covert movement has a usability Oh my god, covert movement has some usage to it now, which is nice because before it was like, yeah, you can walk silently, but anytime you hit an object, it would be extremely loud. Now, if other players are moving around and you need to reposition a little bit, I think you can get away with it without giving yourself away. There's another guy coming. I feel like I might just be shooting
Yeah,
trees here.
and with the sound, I think because the old sound system used to cause severe performance problems, and BSG had always said that, and everyone was kind of questioning it, like that doesn't make sense. Well, I think it's true because I feel like with this fix, it's also fixed some of the performance.
Yeah,
Um,
performance seems really good too.
Yeah, like right now I'm sitting at 130, 125 to 130 FPS walking into dorms, which,
which is
since
solid.
the customs update is a lot better because when customs got updated, it hurt performance a lot. Like the old customs performance was probably that, close to that, but since the rework, it has ran around the 90 FPS mark for me in most areas. The fact I'm sitting at 130 right now, 135,
Yeah, sitting
140,
here walking
that's
through dorms,
yeah,
getting that kind of
that's a big
frames.
update. And here's another thing: the audio when someone's above you, below you, is so much better now. Like you can detect where they are now, like
Yeah, you can
if they're on
tell
second floor,
by,
third floor.
and you can actually tell what direction they're on. It's not all jumbled and just kind of chaotic anymore.
Yeah, directional audio is just majorly improved. What was the other sound we used to have to check? We used to have to go into options and
Binaural
actually check it.
audio.
Binaural, yeah, yeah, yeah. Now you can't even. They got rid of that completely.
Yeah, which is a plus.
They either got rid of it or they just made it permanent. I can't remember.
I think they made it to where it's permanently on.
Yeah, something like that.
But I am very impressed with the sound design that's going on with this engine. It's really good. I am very happy with it. Um, they worked on AI behavior stuff.
Yeah.
PMC shouldn't be spawning right next to bosses and going straight for them. Supposedly, they will hold off on trying to fight them. There shouldn't be any more interactions where boss guards and PMCs are friendly with each other. Um, Fix some other
Which
interactions with scavs and doors, and it just tried to work on things and just increase the
yeah.
quality of Tarkov.
And this isn't something that was in the patch, but I seen a little a tweet someone had posted with one of the devs talking about the doors, and he said he doesn't think it's ever going to be completely 100% fixed because it's an AI bug that is just in the engine. It's not something that's Tarkov related, it's engine related. And they've tried their best to get it where, a scav or an AI is not going to walk through a door until they open it. But engine wise, he said it's just something they've never been able to completely fix. So all they can do is get it as good as they can.
How's he alive?
I don't know.
Might die here.
I threw a nade to get him.
I'm backing off.
Yeah, I'm backing off too.
That one, dude, I lit him up. At least on thermal, I lit him up. But thermals can
Yeah,
be a little
I was
jumpy.
shocked.
That's the other thing they worked on was thermals, right? So,
They said scopes in general
yeah.
and basically didn't say what scopes, but thermals were mentioned. This is how they worded it. They said rebalance the sensitivity and zooming ability of optical sights. And then on a second line, they wrote improve the usability of specific optical and thermal sights. So saying their usability, it could just be overall, like you said, where you can walk with it and just everything just feels better. But
Right.
I brought a scope. I brought the sniper, the NC Star P4 sniper, which has had sensitivity problems ever since it was in the game. And I am going to throw it on my gun right now and see if that's maybe one that they fix
That would
sensitivity
be
on.
nice because it's one of those long range scopes. Granted, there's not like a good opportunity or a lot of opportunity for long range usage, but it would
I
still be
mean, it's
nice
an
for all
ugly
the
scope.
scopes to function as they should.
It's an ugly scope. It's a 3x9, so it's like you got your 3x and your 9x, but and then it also has. Oh, okay, it does work. Okay, so you can actually zoom. It's like 1x, 2x, or I mean 3x, 4x, 5x. So like it has notches you can switch to. And then okay, yeah, the sensitivity's fixed. You can use the
Nice.
1x on top now. So this is
Oh,
one they
that's
fixed.
awesome.
I mean, it's still a goofy scope, and it's still, you know, I would put it at low to mid tier as far as scopes go, but definitely usable now. If you find it in raid, you can throw it on your gun, and now you have some distance. Like I wouldn't use it before just because of the issues.
Right.
Because the sensitivity was all off on it. It was completely wrong.
Oh yeah, here's a new feature they added that you can check in raid.
Oh yeah,
You can now pull up the raid time
Oh, you hit 0. You hit O
You hit
one
O
time, and
down at the bottom right. Yeah, it tells you the time
ending
of
time.
day, and it shows you the weather that we're having. It's a sunny day, and it's
Yep.
1846. So it's
You've
6:50
never
6:45 p.m.
People had to use Tarkov clock website to know
Yeah,
times whenever you had like a task
time
specific
specific.
that,
Yeah.
yeah, a time specific task, and that's a big upgrade, like big
Yeah, I
quality of
think
life
that's
thing.
huge.
Yeah. In raid, I don't think there really is much else.
There was a lot of bug fixing and minor fixes and stuff, just
Yeah.
again, things that just affect the quality of life. Nothing really nothing game breaking that I can think of or super notable. They also added the option of pinning tasks, and that's pretty huge too because you're able to say you're on one of the tasks where you're collecting a bunch of items or you need a bunch of kills. You can just go here, go to your task tabs. We'll go to my progress. Proper comeback. I want to leave that at the top because I need to, for whatever reason. So now that's pinned. That's always going to be there. No matter what I do, when I come back, I can just click it. I see it. It's easy. So in raid, that saves you a lot of time compared to having to scroll down and be like, oh, search by location. It's on woods. Which one is it? Oh, it's this one. It's like, nope, we can just tag it. So that's a really nice feature that they added. Really handy. It's a really good quality of life. And then here's the search function. This is just hands down the best thing they offer. So at the bottom, the first thing I want to point out is that you have pages, and you sort through the pages and it goes through all your stash, because if not, it would just be a massive pile. You can choose for it to search on equipped gear, search what's in your stash. You can choose to search in containers. You can choose to search in item components, so like your key cases, dog tag cases, anything like that, anything that you can take in raid with you, that's your item components. Rigs, all that kind of stuff like that as well. And then you can have it search in locked contain contents, and then you also have the feature to only show found in raid items. But yeah, you have a search function now. You have the ability to lock or pin your tasks so you're able to find them quicker. It'll also tell you if you have a task item on your character before you go in raid. It'll let you know about that as well. But yeah, that's all the major stuff that I can think of. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to like the vid and comment below your favorite change with patch 16.7. And of course, if you aren't yet, consider subscribing to the channel. We're on the road to 1K, and it helps us out a lot, as well as keeps you up to date with all of our content. Thanks to our subscribers, and a special thanks to our channel members. If you'd like to help support the channel, consider becoming a member below. Thanks again. We'll catch you next week. See ya.